Hey y'all. Okay, so now that I had all the excitement that I can muster, um, Amber went to work. Nice outfit, Amber. Love it, girl. She went to work, and so the pastor saw her, went to see her. Bishop Chris, is his name Chris? I think his name Bishop Chris, whatever his name is. She went and saw her, and she was like, "Well, Bishop, how do you know I was here?" And he said, "Your aunt told me, and I just said that I was gonna pull up on you and stuff." So he came to talk to him. He was like, "Just calling to check. You just came to check on you, see how you were doing or whatnot." And so and she was like, we've been missing you at the church. I've been calling you. You hadn't been answering the phone or whatever. And she said, with what's been going on with me and Anthony, I kind of feel funny right now with coming to church. So she was like, I'm sure by now that you've talked to Anthony and stuff. And he was like, yes, I've talked to him. And, he told me everything. And she said, well, that's why, I felt funny with talking to you because you're counseling Anthony. And she was like, yeah, me and your aunt was just thinking about, like, that, you pray about it and see what God's will is to about your marriage. And he was like, well, why would I want to stay with a man that committed adultery like that? He was like, yes, I understand it, but, we're wondering if this God's will. She's like, wait, what all did Anthony tell you? Well, he told me that he slept with your best friend. And he was like, that's all he told you? He said, yeah. He said, so why would I want to be with a man that made a baby with Shayla? A baby? Yeah. Shayla's baby is his baby. Then he's shocked. So he gonna go find Anthony and ask Anthony why he didn't tell him that. Because you embarrassed about this baby. You won't really tell people that matters about this baby because you already know how they gonna feel about it. So he was shocked and he was like, well, we're still gonna pray. See, Mama Brenda, like she said, the Bible says that I can divorce him on the adultery. So he was like, okay. He said, well, we're gonna still pray and I'm gonna come back and check on you, and I love you. He's like, I love you too. So he got up and left. Now, Mama Brenda talked to Coca. And whenever Coca come in town, they're supposed to sit down and eat and have a conversation. I can't wait till Coca come because Coca gonna give Anthony the blues. That's what's gonna really happen. Now, Hulk went looking for Trigger. Went over to Trigger house. Then this gang mess is just so stupid because I just feel like, okay, he saw Trigger came out. Trigger got his head bandaged up and got a black eye, and he was like, what happened to you? He said, Mike. He's like, Mike who? He thought Mike South. He was like, he snuck me. You turned around and saw him. He ain't sneak you. You turned around and saw him. And then you would have done the same thing. Just like you was finna get ready to sneak Kendrick. So what makes it think that, yours is better than Mike's? You was finna do the same thing to Kendrick. So don't fake on it. You was finna walk up behind Kendrick and you was gonna hit him in the head with that. So what make you think that, it ain't no big deal. So anyway, now Hulk is talking about we're gonna slide. How we gonna do that? We gotta find out where he at, where he living and all this stuff. And they say they gonna call Rashad. See, Rashad getting himself deeper and deeper in a hole. Rashad is doing too much. So I don't understand why he's doing the stuff that he's doing. I really don't. Because he has nothing to do with anything. Now you don't want to give information, but you have to give information. So I think that Pooh is going to end up telling Mike and Rafi and them and Kendrick that Rashad is the cause of everything. I can't wait because it's just too much going on. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Oh, and also, I'm just really getting sick of Rolanda's daughter, Brittany. You got attitude with everybody. And you just tripped out on Malachi Jr. because Malachi Jr. wanted to give Rolanda a surprise party at the rooftop. And you acting like that's your mother. That's not your mother. That's my mother. I ain't had my mother in a long time. And when I get her, y'all just want to take over. And you act like that she belong to you. That's your mother. Now he said, but sis, that's Rolanda. Yeah, he's like, you tripping. No, I ain't tripping. You walking out through the house and you all going in the cabinets. You doing too much like this is your house or something. He's like, first of all, this Rolanda. He said, man, you tripping. I don't know what your problem is, but you tripping. It seemed like that. First of all, you done told your mama how you feel. Your mama trying to appease you and trying to make you feel better and do things to make it right. And you still tripping. See, you ain't told your mama you was pregnant. You ain't told your mama you was pregnant yet. You know, you ain't told your mama why Moses actually left you. Because Moses haven't touched you, so he know you pregnant for somebody else. And then on top of that, you acting like a big old spoiled brat, talking about you acting like you his child, talking about child, I'm a grown man. And he told her, you know, I should have been her son worse than you, because you're never here. You always gone. So I'm like, she is really, really tripping. So she was better off over there. She wasn't better off over there arguing all the time. She was better off to see you the daddy's child. So you gonna support the daddy at all times. So I just, you know, she getting on my nerves, and you know, she wearing me out. And then the thing about Natasha and this man want these coins or whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but she need to let that man that she's messing with, she need to let him go about his business. He done stole money from her. Now he trying to steal the coin. It's just too much. I'll be glad when she find out that he's no good, so she can let him go. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I did a couple of one more thing about Jada telling Lawrence that Erica and DC was engaged this time last year. But you keep forgetting that you talking about it's too soon for her to marry Lawrence, but he wasn't even with Sarah Oliver a good 6 months and wanted to marry her, but you won't have nothing to say about that. So now you want to tell Lawrence this to give him these insecurity boundaries and stuff. Girl, you need to stay in a child's place. You do too much. Like, I feel like they give her too much airway to base her opinion on grown folks' affairs. That's what I think. And DC, you weren't thinking about being with Erica until you found out that Sarah Oliver had aborted the situation. And that's why you want to come and try to be in Erica's face. Man, y'all tripping. Let that woman be happy and be who she want to be with. I'll talk to y'all later.